It starts with perception. Something needs to be fixed. We need innovators, creators, dreamers, doers, leaders, and teams to join forces and challenge the existing. Framery, for people who get it done.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Framery, I would like to welcome you to this exclusive launch event for dealer partners. My name is Pep Rosenfeld, and I will be your host today. Now, you're all watching this event through video stream, and in your viewing window, you should be able to access a chat where you can ask questions from the Framery experts. Now, today is a special day. 3 years ago, Framery launched Framery 1, and today you'll see that Framery is again taking things to the next level. But you don't want to hear me talk about it. No. So let's start things off by inviting to the stage the CEO of Framery, Samu Helfors. Samu, come and join me.
Thank you, Pep.
How are you?
Good.
Excited?
Yes, extremely.
Well, I'm glad. I said you're joining me, but in fact, I'm leaving. The stage is yours.
Thank you. And thanks for joining us today. We are about to reveal something truly special. But first, I want to reflect our journey and the purpose that drives us forward. 5 years ago, we initiated a research and development program to build the next generation of Framery pods. And 3 years ago, we showed you the first results when Framery 1 was introduced to the market. But today, it's time to tell the whole story. Since founding Framery 14 years ago, we have delivered over 90,000 Framery units, accounting for well over 1/3 of all pods installed globally. Along the way, we've gathered more than 8,000 pieces of user feedback, held over 700 customer interviews, and analyzed data from over 10 million individual user sessions. Our purpose has always been to understand the workplaces, the changing nature of work, and how we can improve it. We've gained an extensive understanding of acoustics, privacy, human behavior, and what people really want from an office. From all the insights we've gathered, 2 facts stood out the most. 40% of workers spend more than 30 minutes per day just to find a vacant space to collaborate. And almost 80% of time, large meeting rooms are occupied by less than 3 persons. Imagine the savings and boost in productivity if we could solve both of these problems. We became obsessed with solving this puzzle, and it has taken more than 400 labor years. But we are finally there. The development program has led to 77 invention disclosures and dozen patents. We've developed touchscreen computers, mobile phone apps, a computer operating system, our own cloud platform, nearly 1 million lines of code, and even a radar. And of course, it resulted in completely new range of pods that will render everything else on the market obsolete. But let's be clear, none of this was done for the sake of technology itself. Every step was instrumental in making our vision come true. We didn't settle for anything less than Apple-level user experience, and the true beauty of what you are about to see lies in its simplicity. Today, you are witnessing a landmark moment in our industry. We are not only completely redefining what office pods are, but we are also making them more affordable. Every smart pod we are about to show you will be priced lower than the products they replace. We are entering a completely new era of workplaces, a smarter era for people who get it done.
The workplace. We've invented it over and over and over again, but it's never managed to keep up. Today, we have arrived at a new turn. With smarter, more focused, and more adaptive solutions than ever before. Welcome to the next era of the workplace. The era of smart pods and smart offices. The era of people who get it done.
And now it's time to move on to the best part. I'll let the products speak for themselves.
Do these things look amazing or what? But don't take my word for it. Let's go instead to hear from Lasse Karvinen, head of sales at Framery, who is right now in the natural habitat of Framery pods back at the office. Lasse, please go ahead.
Thanks, Pep. Let us introduce Framery 4, a smart meeting pod for up to 4 people. It's designed for every office and every need, from focused work to face-to-face collaboration, from online meetings to team chats. And Framery 6, a smart meeting room for up to 6 people, seamlessly connecting teams, whether you're meeting face-to-face or someone joining remotely. These pods are designed to meet and adapt to the complex needs of offices today. Hi, Pep.
Hey, I was in the neighborhood.
Great. Should we jump into Framery 6 and take a closer look?
Sounds great. After you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
So when we stepped in, the pod created an automatic walk-in reservation for us.
Hang on. How does the pod know we're in here?
So the pod uses super accurate millimeter wave radar sensor that detects immediately when someone enters or leaves the pod.
Cool. And can we adjust the lights as well?
Sure. So we have 3 different setups. So video call mode for online calls, indirect mode for in-person meetings, and then spotlights for focused work.
Wow, you got to say, this really does seem like the perfect space in which you could do some hybrid collaboration.
Yeah, it's easy to join online, so you have good view of all participants, and it is easy to see what someone is writing on the whiteboard, no matter are you online or here.
And is it true that everything that we say in here is totally private?
Absolutely. So this pod has A-glass soundproofing, so all the private conversations will stay private.
Well, that's all pretty awesome. What do you say we check out the 4?
Yes, let's do it.
Whoa, hang on. What's going on here? There's like a meeting room outside of the meeting room.
Exactly. It's called Gather Zone.
Huh.
So it's very efficient use of space when you can create this kind of collaboration spaces even outside of the pod.
That is pretty efficient.
And thanks to A-glass soundproofing, you can trust that you won't cause any distraction to people inside the pod.
Should we go take a look at the 4?
Yeah, let's do it. By the way, should I show you how easily you can book the pod through Framery mobile application?
Absolutely.
So here, book it. Let's go.
That was it?
That's it. So now when we step into the pod, it recognizes how many users there are inside. It also measures the temperature and humidity of the environment and optimizes the airflow accordingly. And in these new Framery products, there are 50% more airflow capacity than in the previous ones.
Wow. But what if what I want is less airflow?
That's not a problem at all. So from the touch screen, you can easily adjust the volume and the direction of the airflow. And if you want less and I want more, we can do it for each side.
I got to tell you, these sofas are super comfortable, and this table is huge. I mean, you could definitely have 4 people having a real meeting in here, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty of room here. So how about, Pep, if you join me on this side?
Don't mind if I do. Why don't you scooch over there a little bit, Lasse? Check it out. Look, I feel like we're in a Mediterranean cafe.
Or like an American diner.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. Hey, look, with these new products coming out, that's never great news for the old products.
Yeah.
What are the plans for the old ones?
So we expect the transition to happen very naturally. But the old products, Framery 2Q, Framery Q, and Framery O, they will be still available until end of this year.
Well, you've told us so much interesting stuff about the 4 and the 6. It just makes me wish there was like a video highlight reel of all the stuff we just learned.
There is, and I think now it's a good time to take a look at the highlight video of Framery 6 and Framery 4.
And after the video, Lasse will be gone, and I will be talking with Arta, who is head of digital offerings. Wow, these are some really high-tech smart pods. Now look, as promised, I'm now here with Arto Vafanen, Head of Digital Offerings. He's here to tell us more about the workplace technology that is driving the shift towards smart offices. Arto?
Thank you, Pep. Framery's Workplace Technology Suite is a collection of physical and digital services that streamline workdays, elevates productivity, and enhances the entire workplace. These new tools allow employees to reserve meeting spaces on the go, access real-time occupancy data, facilitate data-driven decisions, and enhance focus, productivity, and privacy throughout the office. We will provide tools that help our customers to set the workplace for the people who use it, making it easier than ever to get work done.
Okay, that sounds amazing, but I think I'm going to need you to be a little bit more specific about these 4 different technologies.
Sure, Pep. Framery app helps employees to manage their workday on the go. It's the easiest and most convenient way to book pods and other spaces for every task throughout the workday. With the app, you can instantly see space availability, or you can save favorite spaces and see when these are free. You can book spaces in advance or on the go directly from the phone. With Framery app, you can manage your entire workday in one place.
Okay, so I get it. Like with the app, it's super easy for users to book the pods. But how do they make sure there are pods available to book? Aha!
That leads us to the Framery Connect, which helps our customers to make workplace management decisions based on insights they get from Office's occupancy data. Every connected space provides valuable usage information that office managers need to improve the layout and efficiency of their workplace. You can see instantly which spaces require attention, which spaces go unused, or which spaces are functioning efficiently. With real-time occupancy data, you can provide enough of right type of spaces in right places.
Okay, but it sounds like you can only get that kind of usage data from the pods themselves.
Well, not exactly. And that leads us to the Framery Connect sensor. This palm-sized sensor expands the capabilities of Framery Connect, making it possible to collect usage data from any space in the office. From meeting rooms to collaborative spaces, you can easily attach the sensor to any space in the office to get a complete overview how the office is being used. This simple and wireless sensor comes with 4G connectivity and a 3-year battery life.
All right, let me ask you this. I know you folks are great at controlling the sound inside the pods, but I know you get a lot of questions about whether there's anything you can do to help control the noise outside of the pods. And I wonder if you've got any solutions for that, for the acoustic experience outside the pods.
We actually do. What we did was that we added a what we call Framery Office Sound Masking System to the pods. It really improves the acoustics of the whole workplace. The sound masking system reduces noise distractions and protects speech privacy in office environments by adding a subtle, unobtrusive background sound outside of the pods. This ambient background sound, similar to airflow, is specifically designed to blend into office's noise atmosphere, making conversation less intelligible and therefore less distracting.
Wow, you were right. That is big. I got to say, thank you, Arto. The meaning of smart offices is really coming into focus now. And look, you'd think that these 2 beauties we've just seen would be enough, and yet there is one more item to show you. And right after you see it, Daniela, the CMO, will tell you all about it.
Hi everyone. I'm proud to present Framery One Compact. Framery One Compact is a one-person smart pod for every office. It comes packed with all the same technology and benefits that Lasse just presented for Framery 4 and Framery 6. At this point already, I want to highlight that Framery One Compact is not replacing Framery One. Framery One Compact is just, as the name suggests, a more compact version of Framery One. And with compact, we're referring to both size and price. So we're truly talking about high performance in a lightweight package. Now let's take a closer look at Framery One Compact. That was Framery One Compact in a nutshell. And here it is now, the Framery SmartPod family. Framery One Compact, Framery One, Framery 4, and Framery 6. And now the family is complete.
Now, 1 second, Daniela. Like, I'm sitting there backstage thinking, I've got some questions that I want to ask. And I think the first one is something we're all interested in, sustainability.
Yes, well, these are smart pods, Pep. And if you're smart, you know the value of sustainability. Which is why I'm happy to tell you that Framery will keep making the world's most sustainable pods. In fact, these pods use 23% less material and are 100% recyclable.
But, okay, that was an easy one. Here's the harder question, pricing. I mean, let's be honest, how much more expensive are these new pods going to be than the products they're replacing?
This is big, because these products are actually less expensive than the products they're replacing. Framery 6 is less expensive than Framery 2Q. Framery 4 is less expensive than Framery Q. And Framery 1 Compact is less expensive than Framery 1, yes, but Framery 1 Compact is actually less expensive than Framery O.
How can you look me right in the eyes and tell me a bald-faced lie like that?
I know it sounds unbelievable, Pep, but it's true. Because we have engineered these pods to be able to produce better quality, better performance, better durability, while maintaining more or less the same production cost. And when you combine this with the advantage of scale that we have as the global market leader, we are now with this launch able to redefine the price point of the entire category forever. So you could even say that we're on a mission to democratize smart pods, because we believe that every office deserves and needs a Framery smart pod.
Yes, every office deserves these pods, but I bet a whole lot of them really want these pods. You must be expecting the market to explode.
We do, and we are ready for it. We are currently ramping up capacity at a record-breaking speed, and we have already shipped the first products to our hubs in Singapore and Michigan. So at the time of launch, on the 20th of March, we will be able to ship anywhere in the world in 2 to 4 weeks.
And let me guess, I'm sure the pods don't come with a warranty.
They come with a 5-year warranty.
Well, that is fantastic. In fact, this all sounds amazing, but I'd like to get some more details. If you don't mind, I'd like to bring Lasse back out on stage to tell us about the commercial plan in a bit more detail. Welcome, Lasse. Welcome back. It is good to have you here. And if it's all right with you, I'd love to start by asking you to do a deep dive on pricing.
Yes. So as Daniela told you, with this launch, we are redefining the price point for the entire category. And we want to communicate this clearly to all stakeholders. Currently, our competitors are in charge of our price image, and they will always refer to the highest spec of the most expensive models. Open communication of our starting price on the website is the most efficient way to communicate our price position, take control of the price image, drive it in the right direction, and increase demand through that. The price is communicated as a starting price, excluding shipping and installation.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. You know, you set the price, so you communicate the price. Makes total sense. But let me ask you this. What about installation? Can you tell us a little bit more about installation?
We have also given extra focus on the delivery and installation of these new products. The size and weight of parts are lowered to make it easier to move and handle, and fewer installers are needed to complete the installation. Thus, the total time, required number of installers, and cost will be less. But I want to emphasize that the installation method differs from any other Framery product. So it's essential to invest your installers' time in training so that they will learn the new way as fast as possible and you can utilize these advantages.
I'll tell you what, it sounds so interesting to me. I'd like to be trained as a Framery installer. I want to put these things together. But how about I got to wait till they arrive for that to happen? What about delivery? Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, so we are sure that these new products will be a massive success. And thus we are ramping up our production capacity this year to new record numbers. 1,200 Framery 1 compacts, 800 Framery 4s, and 200 Framery 6 pods per month. And like Daniela mentioned, we are able to ship in 2 to 4 weeks. And another thing to mention is that our new efficient logistics chain to the US and Canada puts our shipping costs on the same level as domestic manufacturers.
Well, I got to say, this sounds amazing. The more you talk, the more people are going to want to get their hands on these pods. How about that? Is there a way for them to try them out?
We will have special prices for showroom units and even better pod bundle offer, the offer you can't refuse. And we have pre-selected the most popular color options, and these pods are ready for shipping. And by the way, the shipments will start soon, and they are first come, first served. But the offer is conditional. We expect you to commit some launch activities, which will also benefit you. So it sounds like win-win situation. Daniela, would you like to tell us more about this?
I would love to. But first, let's do a quick recap of what we've seen here today so far. An amazing family of smart pods, designed and produced sustainably. Supported by groundbreaking workplace technology. For a price that's less expensive than the old products they are replacing. With immediate availability, a fast and smooth installation process, and a 5-year warranty. So, the only thing left is to make sure the whole world knows about it. And more importantly, that every single person in the industry knows about it. And we have a great plan in place to make sure that happens. We have a super strong global PR program with a potential reach of 1.5 billion people this year. We will naturally also put a lot of focus on industry media, and we will have great visibility in Design Milk, Design, Interior Design Magazine, and Tech Radar, among others. We will also invest heavily in digital marketing, ensuring over 500 million impressions across search engines, social media, and display. And we will make sure our content is updated and supported by additional launch promotions on industry platforms like Archiproducts, Architonic, and My Resource Library.
Oh, wow, this sounds like a huge launch. And we've already seen a ton of amazing video content already. Wow.
Yes, we put a lot of effort in creating world-class material, and we will naturally share all of this material with you as well.
Oh, of course, because you want this to be a cooperation between you and your dealer partners, right?
Exactly. And what we would now like you to do is to create your local launch plan together with your Framery salesperson. Like Lasse said, the showroom offer is conditional to creating this plan and committing to the actions. But in reality, these are things you would most likely be doing anyways, like organizing trainings for your team, updating the web page, updating social media, organizing an event in your showroom, sending out newsletters, and so on.
Of course. So creating this plan is really more of a way of aligning, and also it's a way of making sure that everything is as simple as possible for your partners.
Exactly. So that when we go live on the 20th of March, the whole industry will be flooded with news about Framery smart pods. And everyone will know about it. And this will mark the start of the Framery smart pod era.
Wow. It sounds like you really have all the elements in place.
I believe we do. When we do this launch together, we have the possibility to make this the biggest launch in the history of the industry.
I gotta say, it sounds like this is gonna be one heck of a show on March 20th. I can't wait.
Me neither. But we all have to wait until the 20th of March, so all the information is confidential until then. But now it's time to wrap up with the key benefits of the Smart Pod family. Thanks a lot for watching, and let's go and make this the biggest launch in the history of the industry.
Say hello to a new workday. A workday that flows with ease. so that you can focus on what really matters. Easily find a space for every task, every meeting, and every team, and always have access to enough spaces in the right places thanks to real-time status availability and clever office analytics. Step inside the pod, and it automatically reserves itself for you. Look and feel your best with automated lighting modes that adjust to your needs. Stay fresh and focused with optimized ventilation that fully refreshes the air every minute. The pod senses the temperature and humidity of the surroundings, as well as the number of users inside, and makes adjustments automatically. Choose between direct or indirect airflow with a single touch. A-class soundproofing ensures privacy you can trust. Framery pods can be placed next to workstations without causing noise distractions for those inside or the people working nearby. The Framery Office sound masking system improves the acoustics of the entire workplace. Designed and built sustainably, the new Framery pods use less materials without compromising comfort or quality. Enjoy a whole new workplace experience with Framery Smart Pods.